There we go. Hopefully that worked.
Hopefully that worked, I know. We'll see.
Your chair wobbly?
It is wobbly, mate. I'm a bit concerned. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie.
Just going arse over tit to start Braw Cast.
You've been framed still, I think. Do you still get money for fails?
I just thinking though, if you're drunk on a night out, this is not going to help.
No.
You're going to be like, I'm fucking bladdered, man. I need to go. And then you step on your feet and you go, oh, I'm fine.
It only sways forward, though. It doesn't sway side to side, which is a bonus. Oh, it's yours? Oh,
no, it's just me using my... Either way, it's creaky. I'm just happy that it's the chair and not necessarily me.
Or the stage?
No, the stage is solid. I've performed on this very stage many times.
Yes, you have.
I'm trying to see if there's any of the confetti that are things around. I think it's been cleaned up.
Did you sweep it up?
I sweeped up every last bit, mate.
Good.
I was here until an hour after the show sweeping stuff up.
Yeah, that's commitment to the cause.
I mean, none of these bastards that are just fucking off and hitting the after party. You know me.
Nah.
I was here. Nothing but alright. Okay, shall we?
Yeah.
That's so weird with Drygate behind us.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, it's quite cool. I should say Braw.
It should. But we spend a lot of time here, don't we?
Yes.
We do.
Sound like whenever it's impressive. Right. Hello everyone and welcome back to Braw Cast. Billy Kirkwood here along with Mr. Braw himself, JJ. A brand new series, a brand new episode, and this one's going to be cool because we're going to be getting to do more episodes together, which is good fun. And this is an episode, I wouldn't say it's a catch-up episode because we're going to talk about plenty of things, but we are coming to you, I nearly said live. Do you hear that? What a wanky kind of presenter-y thing to do. We're coming to you live, going live to JJ now. We're here at Drygate in Glasgow, the home of the Braw Beard and Moustache Championships. We are physically on the stage right now, doing this very special. It's weird being here in the room's totally empty, because you see in my head, this room is like 3 times the size.
I know you being a superstar that you are, when you walk in here ready to step on stage, the place is packed. But I come in here early doors for the champs, and it's empty. So obviously we set up everything. That's the
nicest way of putting, like, you lazy bastards. You don't turn up until
rockstar.
It's accurate.
But no,
I'd be no use. Seeing the organisational thing at the start, I'd be a fucking nightmare. I'd be able to go, here's the list. See you later. That'd be it.
The thing is, we just kind of made it up for the start when we'd done the Braw Beard and Moustache Championships in 2017.
Yeah,
that was the first one. We just kind of made it up and it seems to work, so we've done the same thing since. But you're right, it is like when you see the room the way it is just now, you can't imagine it being the same room when it's packed out.
Imagine we spun the camera around and there was a crowd of people. 500 people. Ah!
Is that what AI is for these days?
That's what AI is for. AI is for that, and then doing like pictures of The Rock but with slightly wonky eyes. You ever notice that? Like AI, I mean, they keep saying like, AI is going to replace us. I don't know. I don't know if it is, to be honest.
So you see like pictures with people like 7 fingers and that, it's like it's not quite there yet. And
also, why are we not using AI for, like, instead of making pictures of, like, I don't know, Lady Gaga with a donut for a foot or something, like, why are we not like doing, why is AI not doing my taxis?
Well, there'll come a time.
Let's make that happen then. Let's get moving with that. Do you know what I mean? It'll be the Willy Wonka chocolate experience. Just grim and bare and nothing there.
That just shows you, if you use AI thinking it's going to do everything for you, it's going to backfire. Like
all you know is there was someone somewhere seen how badly the Willy Wonka thing went and went like, couple of years. To bring it back.
Yeah.
Why Willy Wonka as well though? What the fuck?
I know.
I loved all that. That wasn't too far from here, actually.
Maybe it was a big marketing ploy. Maybe it's to get all the hype behind it. When we do bring it back, it's going to sell it.
I don't know, man. I think the guy that ran it was pretty much. I think pretty much. So he'd written whole books using AI.
Oh, really?
Did you know that? So you can buy his books on Amazon. Wow. And he's just like, Billy. I nearly said his name. I won't say his name for legal reasons, just in case. But you can buy his book, and they've clearly been written by AI.
Really?
So they don't really make a lot of sense, because if you read the reviews, the reviews are like, these are fucking terrible. What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's the thing, it's easy to get caught out. I know people who are using it for their websites, and
I've seen a websites thing though, man, and I know that these actually now are a thing at universities and in job applications where they can run it through to see if there's any sign of AI.
Well, there is, because when I was finishing my last year at uni, ChatGPT with OpenAI that had just come in, and there was people who had failed on it because they had put just copy and pasted the whole thing, but at the start it says, as a language model I cannot dot 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 dot, but it gave a big the essay.
So
that's they didn't even take that out. They left that in. Just so lazy. Fail.
Idiots.
But as my lecturer was saying, it's good for learning. You can learn massive topics in a short amount of time to an extent. You can maybe learn 80% of what you need to know. But as he was saying, like, somebody could pass their pilot examinations, the pilot theory, using AI.
Fuck.
Would you trust that person to fly the plane?
Well, here's the thing, right? I remember, like, after COVID, like, when I was back on stage doing gigs again, I was a little more match fit than a lot of other comics because I'd been doing, like, radio and stuff like that, right? Yeah. But I would still, like, be saying stuff like, you know, give us an easy time, we've not done this in 2 years. It's like, and I appreciate saying that's kind of weird. Like, when you like hearing a pilot say that in a plane, like, going, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I've not done this in 2 years.
We're at 30,000 feet, but give me a chance.
Let's try to get this cunt in the air. It's like, you know, all the best.
Shit, I know.
Sitting at home ripping the heat off it, watching Tiger King for 2 years. But hey, I'm going to fly you to like Magaluf now or something. So I get that's terrifying though. Like, AI is a whole, like, I mean, in some respects, I think it's a good thing. I am a little addicted to the AI songs. There's a couple of AI songs that I've become a little addicted to. There's one called You Gotta Quit Jizzing in the Hot Tub. There's another one called Taking a Shit in the Company's Time. So the difference with those are, right?
I need to add these to Spotify when I get
I've got them on Spotify, it's none of the worst thing. People have to write the lyrics, but it's the singing voices that have been created by AI. And so I kind of go like, it's not really quite the same.
So there's some artistical talent in there.
Yeah. Somebody had to come up with, take a shit in the company time.
It's funny you say that, right? Because I was flicking through Facebook yesterday, and there was something coming up. It was a metal version of Itsy Bitsy Spider, but it was done by AI. It was actually quite good, man.
I get that, but I gotta say, I don't want music. People keep saying it with comedy, like, oh, it's gonna take over comedy. I was like, I just don't think it is.
I don't think
because
so.
I've heard a lot of AI stuff and it doesn't really work. And I'd be like, AI radio presenters and stuff, and maybe some of you cunts would get. You should be worried. I would say some of you guys.
Well, because that's kind of is linear.
A lot of it can be.
Aye, but comedy.
I'm quite lucky because I'm repeatedly told that I'm a personality radio presenter. It's like, okay, I don't know what that means.
That's the thing in comedy. There's a lot of personality behind it and stories and the personal emotion behind it.
I think there isn't any type of business. Do you know that? It's like even like. Imagine like Brawbeard was AI and it was just a random generated avatar or something that goes, come and buy my beard oil. It's like, well, the guy fucking using this isn't he real? Exactly,
yeah,
and his beard isn't real.
Yeah.
And AI generated.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a few companies out there using AI for all their branding, all their imagery and stuff like that. And yeah, the vivid graphics maybe look cool, but
so not even be on Canva. And that, 10 quid, right? Somebody, if you're getting so me and I'll tell you this, right? That was 3 thoughts at once there. That was my ADHD in full flow. So me and another guy are talking about doing a wrestling podcast together, and he was like, for a bit of fun, he was running it through Canva to see what Canva came up with, and one of them had a ghost with a tiny wrestling belt going, yay, and part of me went like, I don't hate that. That's the worst thing. And it's the stupidest, like, if to do a wrestling podcast, it'd probably be like the stupidest one to do.
Yeah.
But I still quite like it. And that's the difference between AI and the human condition. We can still fuck up in a really human way. I would hate, like, AI, pick which one of these logos is the best. Which one's going to get the most attention? That one.
Yeah,
fucking. Do you know what I mean? To be like, having AI picking your playlist at a party would be boring.
Yeah,
boring. Planning your wedding. Maybe stuff like that could be interesting. Then you've got to kind of do wee corrections and all that.
Maybe, man. Maybe there's definitely uses for it, but I don't know, we'll see.
Imagine that. It's like, go on AI, mix together a beard oil, and it's just like, we'd come up with the fucking worst combinations. Because it has no sense of smell.
Well, there's that, but then I guess it has all the information behind. Like, so I use essential oils to make my fragrances in the beard oil. Yeah. So it all comes from plants.
It's probably using crisp and dry or something. Well, use that's more efficient.
But all the plants have got their own benefits, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you were to say to AI, here's what I'd like to use, all these different essential oils.
Stop doing yourself out of a job, John.
I know, man,
Stop doing yourself out of a job.
Given the...
But it won't know what it smells like at the end of the day.
Well, that's it, they don't.
And it won't know what the texture's like. Won't be able to sense all that.
There's that. So that's the thing I go through is like mixing it all together, just with all the the knowledge I've got over the years, mix it together. I know what works together,
exactly,
and how it feels
there
and how it works. So
until the day of an AI finger.
So ram it AI.
Yeah. An AI finger, which I'll be honest with you, is probably going to have 1,000,001 more uses before it gets anywhere near beard oil.
I was listening to a podcast. I forget who it was. It's a big podcast anyway. It was about sex robots.
Sex robots,
and how AI is going to start going into like sort of AI brains and stuff like that. It's like this is how the human race ends.
Don't need that, man.
I know.
But I just don't want to fuck a robot. It's right up there. No matter how nice, wherever you are in your life, man, you still fuck the robot. Like, do you know what I mean? You're like, that's fine. What would I want to waste my time with humans for? It's like, I get that, but you still fucked an algebra calculator at the end of the day. You still
just that.
Man, you like taking sex talk and making it like a pure spreadsheet thing. It just seems like
analytical.
That's a sad day at the office. Do you know what I mean? Like, alright, there's the bum sex bit, that goes in there, that goes in there. Grim. Just like, fucking just put that in. This bastard needs an upgrade. He's went through them all.
Well, that's the thing. They come out new upgrades like cars and.
You have to get pretty fucking tragic giving it a service. Oh my god, we're empty this thing out. What have you been up to?
Comes with a toolkit.
The whole is going to be completely rattled after this thing. You're going to have to get a new one replaced from fucking Euro parts.
There's somebody that's held together with cable tie and duct. No, that's maybe not the right thing, cable tie and duct taping.
Somebody's out there's going to be doing it, man. Going to get that emergency stunner in the middle of the night. Going to go and get the one from the shite drawn house, the fanny for the shite drawn house. One with all the old menus for Chinese restaurants you don't even go to anymore.
They've all went out of business now. You've still got the menu.
Fucking sling it on the sex robot and shag that. I mean, you're in a hard place, and I've got to say, AI could just stand down.
Yeah.
Stand down in that respect.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we're seeing the Brawbeard sex robot coming out anytime soon.
Oh, hell no.
Somebody will want it, though.
Hell no.
In fact, I know a couple of culprits, to be honest. I reckon. Oh, I totally.
A few pre-orders in there already.
Sean will have one. What are you talking about? Just for a story.
Just for us, the other boy, honestly, he gets himself in some situations.
Give him the prototype, see what happens.
Yeah. He put it to use, I'm sure.
We just put tinfoil all over somebody else. How far would he get before he noticed?
I don't know, man. Sean's up for anything, though. Sean, honestly, like Sean, the Sasquatch video we done.
Yes.
I was like, Sean, you fancy doing this? Here's the script. He's like, fuck aye. Before he even read the script, he's like, fuck aye, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And he was a perfect guy for the role.
Yeah, and we're going to have you rolling about in the hills of Scotland through what we might assume is some like prehistoric shit and stuff in the mountains. Because every now and then there'd be a bit of mud and you go like, this mud doesn't smell good, man.
Nah.
Like, I'm not saying it's not mud now, but I'm not sure what it's been.
Nah, it was questionable, eh?
Questionable. Although a number of people that wanted to know where that was, where we filmed it.
Yeah,
so I've kept relatively stum. Also, I'd have to give them directions to like Ali's house.
Well, that's it. I don't want to do that.
Which I've kind of given away now. Kind of where it is. No, I've given away this in Fintry. What? Again, I am one postcode off giving exactly away where this guy's house is. So I won't say.
Well, it's quite a few houses there, to be fair. So got to narrow it down.
I nearly did it again. I nearly actually. Do you know like those guys that geographically try and find you online?
Oh man,
seen those guys? These guys.
I done that to Tragic O'Hara yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I done it to Tosh. So Tosh put the guys that geographically find you, you put a video up and they can look at where you are with the buildings and stuff.
One of the guys I like is called Jose Monkey. He's very good, right? What happened to you?
Tosh, right? So I was making orders and on stories on Instagram, Tosh popped up and it was just this white gate with a wall either side and a bit of landscape in the background.
Yeah.
I was like, I fucking know where that is. So I sent Tosh a message. I says, that's New Hills in Musselburgh, isn't it? And he just wrote back, how the fuck did you get that for a gate? And I was like, mate, I used to drive past it for 16 years every day.
There you go.
But I says, I recognise the land in the background. He's like, I'm in Musselburgh and doing this gate. They've commissioned me to do it. So I seen the photo this morning. And fucking what a job he's done in it. It's like this bee and a flower. And
yeah, it's amazing.
Incredible. His artwork's amazing. But yeah, it freaked him right out. He's like, how the fuck do you know that? I says, I've stuck a tracker in you, mate. That time you were on the podcast.
When Billy was over, he just slipped up your arsehole and you never even noticed.
That wee prick you felt was an injection, mate.
What was I going to say? There's a guy called Jose Monkey.
Right.
It's online. He's quite good. So people go, hey, Jose Monkey, come and find me. And he will, in America and Scotland and all over that place, based on. So you do a little video of you doing that, and then you give away and some, but not too much.
Yeah.
Too much. We should do one.
We could. Well,
we should do one either with us for people watching the broadcast to try and find us, or we should do one to send to Jose Monkey and go, come on, try and find us.
Aye.
See if they can figure it out. Give away little clues, like would he'd use your hat stuff.
Let's do it for here. Let's do it
like
after this.
He would use your hat. Like he would go, right, okay, so the Brawtherhood, right, okay, what's that? Where are they? What events are they near?
Okay.
Oh, there it is. You're at Drygate. That's why it's clever though, man.
Aye.
Although you do kind of go like, I guess police have been doing that for years.
Well, they have, but then I'm sure there's a lot of stuff they do that you don't know about. Yeah. And it's just these wee things come out like this Jose guy and you're like, holy fuck, that's clever. Like.
Could it be some mental one? Oh wait, some of them are really good. Like it's a car park with like nothing in it.
Right.
Oh, you think there's nothing in it?
Aye, but there's
a building way in the background or you know, and you'll just use anything like, oh, this type of road configuration, what's all this? And you'll find like a picture of the road but it's old, so he needs to match it up with like a car or something, and then boom, there you go. Really? Or the t-shirt the guy's wearing, and go, oh, where did you get that t-shirt? Well, actually it's for a restaurant that's in Charlotte, North Carolina. So he looked for roads that were in Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, there it is. There you are, and that's it. So
I need to check this guy out. That sounds good.
It's very good. It's very good. He does some of them live. Sometimes you're like, well, some of the ones live is like, fucking hell, this is going on forever. Yeah. And I actually feel bad because this guy's been doing this for 2 fucking hours. But then some of them we will go, this is the amount of time it took to find this person. Like 3 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
5 days. Well, maybe no 5 days. He seems a little better than that.
Well, I bet there's some that are really tricky. Like.
But you know, I bet you get some roasters doing videos like him in a cupboard. Somebody in a cupboard going, try and find me. It's like, what's that mean?
Just this glimmer of light coming through. You see the eyes.
I don't know where you are, but I've passed
your mum's closet, mate.
Your TikTok details onto the police. See if they can find you. I did one actually in Orlando, Florida, and I forgot to post it.
Oh.
I did one because I thought maybe it could throw him off a little bit.
Right.
Because I've got a Scottish accent.
Disney World in the background.
And, I don't want to say what it was. Oh, okay. But it wasn't in Disneyland. But there was a roller coaster in the background. Oh. So Woody found the roller coaster and then went, you're there, poof. But then he's got to find your exact spot.
Aye, okay.
Like the spot so you are on.
It's not like your postcode, it's got to be where you're standing.
Yeah. But it's like Google Maps and all this type of thing. You know, there's that one online. It's quite funny. So there's one online called Wander, right? WANDER, okay. Right? And my kids have got like headsets now. They got one of them. We've got a headset in the house, Oculus Rift.
Oculus.
So we've got one of those, and it is really good. Right. In all fairness, right? I know some people go the whole. We're not getting onto the sex robots thing, but they are really good. So the kids love them, but there's an app on that called Wander, and what it is it's kind of like Google Maps, but it's in 360, and you've got a headset on, and you can kind of so it's not moving or anything, but you can take a wander through, and it is quite cool. You can go to some amazing places.
I mean, that's like Google Street View, I guess.
Yeah. Right. But some people will immediately like go to their house and stuff like that, which I always find hilarious. Yeah. Although then you go back and you see who lived in your house before, and you go, what the fuck is this? Look at this, look at it. Look at the garden, looks nice. I mean, like that when I bought the house. You know, that's what happened to me. I went back and went, we never had a fucking fence. There was
no fence. A barbecue.
There was no fence here when I fucking done that. What the fuck? Oh, this guy's clearly got green fingers. The neighbours clearly liked him a lot better than like me. But and it was a creepy thing because his wife was looking out one of the windows and I went, I don't like that, because I know for a fact. Anyway, moving on. Okay. But my mother-in-law went, I'm going to get that. I'm going to have a go in that so I can go back and see my house when I was a kid. And it's like,
so you can go back in time?
No.
Oh, it's just when it was last updated?
No, she thought you could go back in time.
Fuck.
I was like, what? No, it's
just because.
But there wasn't a Google Street camera then.
I'm going to go back to 1750 and watch the Jacobites.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that would be fucking cool, man. But what's nice? You're going to go forward to the future? No, thank you.
Oh, fuck no.
But it's just I didn't have that.
See, you didn't live there anymore. You're like, shit.
Yeah, exactly. You just turn out house is smeared with shit. Horrible things have been written on the side of the house. You wouldn't want that. There's your I don't know, your neighbour wanking into your car's exhaust or something. Like, what if it was something on?
Everybody's went feral.
I did not expect this to be as dirty as it has been, John. I would like to apologise.
But
we went from
it's nice to catch up, though.
I think so. I think so. I was distracted because the wee dog just kind of...
The cute dog just walked past.
Yeah, just kind of... I believe that is... I believe that is actually Samantha Drygate. I think that's actually owns it.
Really?
The dog, legally, the dog owns it. It's like an old thing in Scots law. Like, what they would do is, as a tax cheat, if you sold the property to a dog that was technically a blood relative, so that dog had to marry one of the Drygates.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I don't think Drygate's the surname. I think it's a location, as people keep telling me. Very historic roundabout here, because this room's always a bit weird for me, because this was, in 2020, this was one of the last gigs I did before the world shut down for the pandemic. So, let me think.
What's the Champs?
The Champs. It was one of the last gigs I did.
2020.
Because I think I might have done an ICW show that weekend, or maybe the weekend after. It feels like it was a little further into February.
Well, I'll tell you, the funny thing is, it was, whatever date it was in February, I forget, I think it was 24th of February 2020.
Right.
Was the Champs.
Okay.
The Monday after, you done the podcast for the first episode.
You say yes, that was really early in March.
Aye. That was you taking...
that would be about right then, yeah.
That was you taking the broadcast for episode 1 for your run.
That's right.
And then end of March, it kind of shut down, was it? April?
No, it was a lot. It was, so I believe I did gigs that weekend in Edinburgh.
Right.
And already they were asking people wherever they come from.
Oh, really?
Where are they heading?
Shit.
Because, and the reason I know that is because it was during the Glasgow Comedy Festival. I did one of, and gigs were just getting cancelled. This is when there was already talk of, like, remember that weird bit when Boris Johnson came on and went, if you could all close but don't close, but we can't we can't get any money, or like we don't, like, so
it'll only be a couple of weeks. Check
your insurance maybe, and we'll get back to you. You know, it was that weird thing. So there was that period. So I did one last gig at a place called the Steak and Sherry, right here in Glasgow, on the 17th of March, and I know that because it's St Patrick's Day. And it was hot, like the Standard announced it was closing, Monkey Barrel announced it was closing, bars and restaurants across the city were closing, dropping like flies. And I did that gig and it was horrible. Fucking, and I did remember thinking, not like this. It can't end like this, not like this.
It's unknown, eh?
Do you know what I mean? Not like this. And saying to one of my best mates, Rick Molland, who's been in the podcast, I remember like giving him a hug, as I was like, because probably last time I was going to give him a hug for a while, and it seemed to be the way he was going, and just going like, not like this, dude, it can't end like this. Like, I promise you, if we're doing them in underground bunkers like fucking Fallout, then we'll make something happen. And then the world shut down, so this one, and they were filming Batman next door.
Well, the Necropolis.
I know, man. Like, you're not thinking here to snoop on Batman, are you? It's like, no.
They were using half the car park, and we had the other half.
Cheeky bastards.
I know.
Robert Pattinson wasn't even here.
We had the good half. The guy, the Batman, I don't know if it was a stuntman. It must have been a stuntman.
I saw the guy cutting about on his bike.
He fell off it.
Did he?
Coming down the cobbles, it was wet and the front end washed out and he went down like a sack of ties.
Because they're not very good bikes, so early. Like the one he uses in the film isn't he really isn't he?
It's just a big modified
stage
thing.
bike.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I mean, big barrels in the front that they're just going...
It looks the part for the film, but it can't be that easy to ride, I wouldn't have thought. Well,
I like the film, but I don't know, man. See, whenever, and it's weird. I mean, I've been to loads of places, but you see when you've ever been to, when you ever see a film and it has a location in it that you recognise, like you see a lot, it really fucking takes you right out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, aye.
Like, even watching the most recent Indiana Jones movie, and there it is in Glasgow City Centre, it's like, that's Glasgow City Centre though. It just really takes me out of it.
It does change it for you.
I know for a fact that isn't a uni.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that isn't a uni in New York. And they use Glasgow a lot. It's a really boring fact, because we've got a grid system. The grid system in Manhattan, right, was actually invented by a Scotsman. Right, okay. So the grid system in Glasgow is the same as the grid system in New York.
Ah, right, okay.
So that's why they keep using Glasgow as a double for New York.
That makes sense, because there's a lot of films get shot here, and I'm like, what is the appeal?
That's it.
What is the appeal? It can't be Iron Brew, you know, it's...
Yeah, that one guy in Hollywood.
Just loves
it. Give me the Iron Brew, mate.
Again, can I get shipped over? We need to go to Glasgow.
Give me the Iron Brew. A couple of things, I guess, to catch up on. First, a couple of new Braw products.
Yeah, working on a couple of new Braw products. We've got the money clip. I've got the prototype here.
There we go. Oh, is that what it is? There we go.
I've been running it. Yeah. Braw Beard money clip. It's clip for cash and card pocket in there.
Has it got one of those things on it so people can't read it?
Yep, RFID thingy. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I just know that's one thing that
I don't know what it stands
keeps
for.
coming up on my TikTok shop.
Yeah, I don't know what it stands for, but it basically stops people scanning it in your pocket.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know how big a thing that is, to be honest, but yeah, it's another added bonus. So that comes out at the end of May. The pre-order's open now on the website.
How much?
$24.99. $24.99. Comes with a bottle opener lanyard as well. And yeah, so they'll arrive at the end of May. I'll ship them out at the end of May.
Oh, there we go.
And I'm working on a new oil as well, which I can't give too much details away. I've been talking about it in the vlog, and I'm like, I really want to tell you, but I'm waiting on the safety assessment. I've actually got 2 oils. Waiting on the safety assessment for the new one. We're doing a special edition one for one of the athletes, which I'm waiting on the last bit of artwork, which I should get today. So we'll see. If I get the artwork and it's finished, I'll pop it up on the screen here, because this is going out on Sunday, right?
Boom.
There you go. Perhaps. If not,
then
it's a question mark.
Then who knows what you put there?
Yeah, fuck knows.
Ah, my God, who knows what you've...
That could be embarrassing.
Who knows what's sitting in my hands right now?
Hopefully I can update that. But
no, that'd be good. That'd be good. Oh God, everyone's going to be guessing now exactly who it is.
Yeah, if you've got any ideas, drop it in the comments, and we'll see if you're right.
Raging.
But so yeah, working on that, and then just getting ready for the next year event. Really,
that's mental.
I know,
because we were talking about the fact that this is May already.
Yeah,
which is mental.
I know. Well, that's what I was saying to you there. It's like, well, I think the last time we were in this room was the champs in February, and I always take a couple of months off because the champs just ruins me mentally.
Yeah.
All the preparation. So I always take a couple of months off, and I'm at the stage now. I'm like, shit, I need to start getting ready for promoting the next one coming up. But Weekender. There you go. It's 2 nights. So
2 nights. One day Braw Beard, Mustache Championships, drinking, all the usual shenanigans.
Yep.
Second one, Braw Cast live. So us talking pish, guests, come along and have a good time. Don't sit there silent. It's going to be funny.
It's going to be good. It's going to be interactive as well.
Yeah, and we're going to have a sex robot.
Possibly. We'll see what
just going to sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Just going to sit on the couch. That
could be one of the guests if they've got AI involved.
That would be quite funny, actually, doing an entire episode where all the questions are generated by AI.
Could be a shout.
Maybe how weird would he get?
I know.
What do you think? What do you think is some of the most random questions, or the most frequent questions? Like, it's got to be, how do you grow a beard, right?
How's the world going to end?
No,
that'd be a scary one to ask AI.
Don't want that.
All the data it's got behind it.
I reckon December 28th. I bet between like Christmas and New Year when nobody's doing anything. Fuck that.
The gooch.
Fuck that, man. I hate that time of year. I don't have any yet, but I often try and get gigs at that point of year.
Right, okay.
Because I hate that time of year.
Just sitting about like.
Yeah, man. At start of the year as well. Hate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking hate it.
Yeah.
We'll do anything to avoid it.
Sure.
This year I went away on holiday. I've not got the money to do that next year, but I would fucking love to just. I might even just book a holiday and go and stay. Book a travel lodge and go and stay somewhere. Just
to be doing something.
Just can't stand it, man.
You're like me. You can't sit still. It's like you need to be doing something, being productive somehow.
Don't get me wrong. I can be a lazy bastard.
But
Pronosticator.
I can be a lazy bastard too, but I'm always doing something. Like I'm social media on my phone or reading, or there's always something going on.
So I don't know what would be what is the most frequent questions you get asked? Because the inbox must be full sometimes of people just sending you random stuff.
The one most is how to get a long beard. How do I grow a beard fast?
How do I grow a beard fast?
Yeah, just people who just want a big beard.
How long? But what is fast?
That's the thing. You can't grow a beard fast. It's genetic. It's down to genetics at the end of the day. And you can influence it by taking care of your skin. Because if your skin's really grimy and dirty, it clogs the pores, stops the hair growing, that kind of stuff. So that's where the Braw Beard Wash comes in and keep the skin and the hair clean. The oil keeps the skin moisturised, keeps the hair conditioned, and then the brush, you can exfoliate with the brush as well, which keeps the dry skin away. So there's ways you can do it that way. Obviously, healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, drinking plenty of water. It's just common sense, really, but then a lot of people don't know it. I say it's common sense, but it's because I know it. What I mean?
But I wonder what they mean by grow fast. How could I grow a beard in a month?
Well, see, there's
technically.
Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You can grow a long beard in a month.
But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of scam products online that are like. The roller thing.
Yeah, I've seen those.
But if you think about the roller, right? I get the thinking behind it is to keep the pores clear. To let the hair come through, but the more you do it, the more you're going to damage the hair and the follicle.
On your face.
Well, you can just set yourself back. So.
That's basically what they do to the bases of pizzas.
Well, aye. Yep.
Don't like that.
Aye.
They roll it all out.
Yeah.
The fuck would you do that to your face for?
So I don't understand that tool.
No one's ever going to do that in hair on the other part of their body.
No, exactly. Like if it worked,
what chest hair?
If it worked, I'd have hair like yours. You know what I mean? My hair's falling out like it's on fire, man.
Well, my lifestyle's not healthy, so it's a medical. I've got any fucking hair at this point, to be honest.
But there you go. It's genetics, man. You know what I mean?
Do you know? Well, I'll thin out in my 50s and 60s. That's a fact. That's going to happen. And if it does, I'll just start wearing hats. That's what it's going to be. It'll be that old boy kind of boot in baseball caps.
I'll be
no
that
offense.
guy. I'll be that guy.
You're gonna go to Turkey by then. What are you talking about? No.
I made done that. You went to Turkey, got the hair transplant.
Here's the thing, right? I've seen a couple of people and I've went, I didn't know you. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It looks good.
Yeah.
Then I've seen other people and it's just like, just like that looks. What's going on over there, mate?
Yeah. There's someone I know.
Do you need to get it redone?
I don't know.
I wonder.
There's someone I know got it done, and he does look good. But there's one of my mates for back where I used to live, back for school days. He went to get it done as well, and it looks all right. I've not seen anybody who's had it a shit job yet. I know there's some that just look a bit thin in that, but
well, I've seen a couple that kind of look like clouds of hair.
Clouds of hair. What was that?
Do that again, and we're back.
We're back. Well, we issue there with the camera.
And the brand new era of Braw Cast, we're still working some stuff out.
Yeah.
That's what we've got to say.
Well, that's the thing with the new era of the new era of broadcast. Like the way it started originally was me going about interviewing the Braw athletes and stuff like that. And then Billy came on board. I think we've told this story before, but
Hello.
Billy came on board to start taking it. Like, it was during COVID, I guess.
Well, it wasn't meant to be.
Well, nah, that's it.
It wasn't meant to be. So the idea was it was just continuing stuff with John, and then we'd be interviewing other people, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So then for the best part of 2 years, it was dead easy getting people to sit down in front of the computers all the time, and they were only. Although occasionally you could see in folks' eyes like, I don't want to be. Well, I could get that, man. You want to be out doing your thing. I mean, even to as far as New Zealand.
With Brooke McDonald.
And yeah, exactly, and that was great. But we're doing more and more stuff like that, and hopefully getting out and about and having more guests on, having some fun with it.
That's exactly it. It's not got like a strict direction. It's just we're having fun. We know what we're doing with it. We're interviewing guests. We're doing the shows so it's me and you.
Yep. And
then maybe it'll be some that are just you, some that maybe just me, and then just whatever works at the time, because we've both got really busy schedules.
Yeah.
And then our guests are also, they've got busy schedules as well. So
yes. And between us now, we've got 5 little filth wizards at home.
Exactly.
So that's what I call them anyway.
We're doing as much as we can.
Oh my God. How are they? How is
They're good, mate. They're good. Aye, they're really good. Casey's now 6 weeks.
Wow.
6 weeks old tomorrow. Is he? 5, 6.
So
anyway.
You're using any excuse to get out of the house.
Right. Pretty much. Nah, he's fine. The only thing is just lack of sleep, which I've been talking about in the vlog. It's just every time I look knackered in the morning, but it's just the newborn stage. You're up through the night feeding, so
that's what it is.
It's
and I still have my kids coming through and kicking me in the fucking neck.
Really? Shit, man.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I tell you what, we got lucky with Danny. Like about I don't know, 2 or 3 months, he started sleeping right the way through.
Okay.
And he's done it ever since.
Oh.
You can rely on him coming through at like 5:30 in the morning.
Listen to that.
I know.
What the fuck is that?
I know.
Man?
But I know we're going to get burned big time with Casey. I think it's going to
be... so Loki was pretty typical. Moriarty... a little more tricky for a call, but he loves his fucking sleep now. That boy will go to sleep at 10 o'clock and he's out. That's him done. Right. But Loki now stays up quite late. But the wee one, the fucking 4-year-old, he comes every fucking night. The wee prick comes to every fucking night. And he takes ages to go to sleep. And I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. And I've said that. I remember that he was like, one night I felt like I was getting chased around the house. Like, I swear I felt like I was getting chased around the house. Because, like, I left our bed and then I went and slept on the couch. Oh, no, maybe did I sleep on the couch? I couldn't sleep on our couch at the time because it wasn't comfortable. Right. And then I went, I'll go and sleep on one of the other kids' beds. And then the other kid, bro, woke up and was like, fuck it. And I'll go back and sleep in our bed. And then Heather started snoring. And it was just like, fuck this, man. Just getting up.
Just get up, exactly.
And that was at a time when I was only getting like 4 hours sleep a night. And it was like,
nightmare.
Then you're getting up with the wains. So,
yeah.
To anyone out there that doesn't have kids, good for you. Do you know the best thing to tell somebody who doesn't get a lot of sleep? That you get loads of sleep. That's off the first. My head's out as soon as I hit the pillow. Fuck up. Right.
I know, I used to enjoy sleep. I miss it.
Well, it's that weird thing though, isn't it? The best thing about going to sleep is the bit where you're going to sleep, I guess, because you never really...
Getting up sucks.
Getting up sucks.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't wait to get up to go back to sleep again. You get days like that.
Again, what I really miss is afternoon naps. Remember, getting ready for an afternoon nap was the best bit, because you just like, I don't know, you just know you're going for a nap, you get settled and get cosy, fall asleep,
turn
wake
off
up.
Everything.
Aye, no worries,
like, nobody's going to bother me for an hour.
Worries.
Nobody's going to bother me for an hour. Boom.
Those days are gone.
Gone, mate. Absolutely gone. Because then you get on the other side of things where like, I'll get the Wayne an iPad. I'll get the Wayne an iPad. You could just sit and watch that. The problem is, it's watching it and it is so fucking into it. You're part of it as well. You're going to get woken. It's like Guantanamo Bay. You're going to get woken up like every 3 minutes. Go, Dad,
Jealous.
the goose has gone to the farmhouse. And you're just like, don't give a fuck about the goose, man. Don't give a fuck about the goose. Do you watch Bluey?
Aye.
Bluey's the fucking tits.
Bluey and Hey Dougie are the shit.
Bluey's the tits, man. I absolutely love Bluey. Bluey's like the only kid show that can make me cry.
Oh, really?
Like, fuck this thing, man. Fuck that. Why am I crying at this? And something hilarious will happen. It's like bastard.
Aye, it's good. It's clever. Like,
there's a new extended 28 minute episode.
I've seen everybody raving about this. I've not watched it yet.
It's very good.
Is it?
It's gonna make it great.
Oh, really?
It's gonna make it great.
Oh.
Well, yes. I hate shit like that.
Okay.
It's in there sobbing.
Well, thanks for the warning.
Sorry, just letting you know. I mean, I didn't cry at the end of Toy Story 3 like the end of the universe. Because apparently I'm a serial killer. Right, so this you see the bit that everyone gets upset about, I actually thought was quite brave. So the bit where they're all holding like hands going into the big furnace, I was kind of like, oh, fucking good for you guys. And then they managed to get out of it, so I was like, oh, great. I was like, no, that's a really sad bit.
That's maybe the sad bit.
Is it? It's like, that's not the way. I'm not saying like it's not sad, but
they achieved something.
They got out of it
together,
and then they were going to work together and bravely face the end. I think that's worrying. I think I'm probably going to have some psychologist or something watching that going, get him committed.
Somebody's
now.
analysing this right now, watching your body language.
As long as fucking keep your eyes to yourself. So we got loads of things coming up.
Yes.
When are we looking at, do you think, of the Champs sales, the Weekender sales? They're already on sale.
They're on sale now. Aye, they're on sale now. There's been quite a few tickets sold actually.
Brilliant.
But obviously I'll start ramping up promotion soon. And we've not got any guests lined up yet. I've spoke to a couple of people who are keen. So we need to finalise, well, not finalise guests, but we'll start booking guests. And I guess tickets will sale for it.
Who's not on the list?
Who's not on the list?
Who's the bands that you're going to go absolutely no? Depeche Mode,
bands? No, I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh, the podcast. The podcast.
The
Loads
podcast,
of guests coming up. People we're talking to getting on. And then it just might be more rambling nonsense like this.
Yeah.
As well.
That's it. Yeah, just catching up and should give updates as well.
Yep. Keeping an eye on AI.
Keeping an eye on AI. An eye on AI.
I don't know if that's a podcast.
Say that fast. Probably is a podcast.
Probably someone somewhere's doing that. Someone's also doing Sex Robots, the podcast.
I need to find that episode and send it to... Oh, it was Joe Rogan. It was on Joe Rogan's when he had this...
That makes total sense.
Sex therapist doctor on. That's who it was. And they were talking about these sex robots, man.
I mean, everyone's going to be fucking a robot in 20 years.
Aye. I reckon human race is going to die out. We're either going to blow ourselves up or we're going to die out because nobody's having sex and reproducing.
It's pretty grim either way, isn't it?
I think we'll be dead and gone by then anyway.
Hope so. Do you know what I mean?
The broadcast will live on YouTube
I don't want to be 70-year-old and getting a job at like QuickFit because nobody news came along that's training to be a fucking, they're all too busy at home fucking pumping Roxanne the robot,
making millions of playing Xbox.
Just a fucking, and this one comes with an air fryer. It's like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. Like, you got these bolt-ons, man. What the fuck?
So this is just a sex robot and nothing else.
I just want the basic model.
Fuck, man.
They don't want these add-ons. They want alloys.
This one's got Bluetooth. Take a call.
Reversing camera.
Oh, man. Even all that. Do you know what I mean? Got to stream live. There'll be somebody streaming live. I don't need that. So I'll tell you why sex robots from Braw are very much on the shelf just now.
Yeah, they're not on the shelf.
They're not
they're
even
on the back burner.
They're on the back burner.
They're not on the shelf. They're not in stock.
Oh, but I didn't mean like that. I meant like they have been shelved.
They have been shelved.
As opposed to
not on the shelf.
Development is active. Come on, it's got a beard comb. Press a button.
Comes with its own grooming kit.
Press a button, the fanny flips round and you can use it as a comb. Just hotting up a woman.
No,
You don't want to know where the oil comes from.
Let's cut this.
Right,
man.
okay. I tell you what.
There's too much coming in my head.
Right, so I guess I think I'm bringing him round on it. Don't forget, you can check out all the archive episodes of Braw Cast. They're on Spotify. They're all the good places you get your podcast.
Yep.
And of course, you can check out the vlogs and everything over where, John?
YouTube. Everything is on the YouTube channel, the vlogs, the podcasts, tutorial videos, daft videos that I do when I find myself bored for 2 minutes.
Yep.
And obviously the website, brawbeard.com, all the products are there. There's new products going up all the time.
Yep.
And check it out. If you have any questions, send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
And if you see a video, if you see a podcast and you like it, share it.
Yes.
Tell a pal, because they're bringing it to you totally for free. And don't be like John and become a viral sensation and start a fight with Midwest America over having a beard. So
yeah, that social media post there, I got a lot of heat on that. What I think I've done as a short video on YouTube about it. I talked about it there, right. Put screenshots up and everything. I was like, fuck them. But yeah, I got a lot of heat on for a certain demographic for having a beard. But it was entertaining. Kept me entertained for a while.
Oh, definitely. So he's going to be the nil once, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
He's just going to be like he's going to be, I don't know, is a beard a good place to store your kids?
That's the thing. So somebody left a comment on one of the YouTube channels the other day saying, you don't know what's living in that. I says, I do. There's a fucking giraffe, 2 horses and a sheep.
You don't ken what's living in your beard? Shut the fuck up.
Idiots, man.
Go and change your blankets, you dirty bastard.
Exactly. Well, nah, that doesn't matter. I was going to go on a rant there, but it doesn't matter.
Never mind. Right, we'll see you next time with Braw Cast. Cheers.
Catch you later.